What's up, Spartans? Batman here to go over everything that we learned about the new roadmap for Halo Infinite and when we can expect Season 3. But before we get started, please subscribe for more Halo content.
TST Gaming, your destination for all things Halo.
So recently we got a brand new roadmap from 343 Industries detailing what we can expect and when. And this was something we've been anticipating for some time, as it's been a while since we've had an update. And before I go into the roadmap, I'm going to talk a little bit about what 343 themselves has said that they've been working on behind the scenes to improve Halo as a whole. They said that they have some player experience goals, and one of those is to achieve seasonality, which is to get our players more of what they want and get it to them faster and with greater consistency. They want these seasons to be much shorter. They want them to get them closer to, I think they said 13 weeks in the video, which is a standard season for most games these days and not 6-month seasons. And they even admitted in the video that 6 months of a Season 2 is not what they had wanted, but something that they felt was necessary so they could set up a foundation to move faster going forward. Some other player experience goals that they had was infinitely rewarding. Players feel rewarded for playing no matter what they play. Personal and welcoming. Players feel like they belong and can express their Halo identity in meaningful ways. Competitive and fair. Players can expect an experience that is competitive and fair. Skill and teamwork should be the path to victory. Stable and high quality. Players can expect a smooth quality experience with few technical flaws. But we all want to know more about what's coming out. So what's going to happen is on November 8th, we are getting a new season of sorts. Instead of it being Season 3 like we anticipated, we are getting what's called the Halo Infinite Winter Update. This will last from November 8th to March 7th, and it's going to come with a lot of things, and it's almost like a pseudo season. So we're getting the Forge Beta, which we know has been play tested for some time already by forgers in the community who have been working on this, and I've seen some of the early leaked gameplay and it looks amazing, far and beyond what I've seen any other forge can do so far. Campaign Network, Co-op, and Mission Replay will be showing up in the Winter Update. They did say that they are cutting the split screen co-op from their to-do list, so to speak, and that's going to make a lot of fans kind of sour. But they said they want to take those resources, they want to improve the online content that they can get instead, which I understand it's a classic staple of the Halo franchise. Being a fan from the beginning, I completely understand that. However, with that being said, I can kind of see why they'd want to prioritize online before campaign, because most people I know don't play split screen campaign anymore. And you can still play multiplayer split screen, it's just the campaign you cannot. I'm hoping it's something that down the road, once they've gotten Halo Infinite where it should be, can start to look at that again. Next, we're getting a free 30-tier battle pass. They did say it's going to be around the Mark V armor core, and it's going to be very inspired by Halo Reach. We are getting 2 new maps, Detachment and Argyle. Now, one fun fact about these that I thought was really interesting was the fact that they said that both of these maps were created using Forge. With Argyle, they said that it really supports a stealthy playstyle, that there's dual grapple shots and dual snipers, which are meant to set up some really heroic plays in the game. They said that while it looks a little like Epitaph from Halo 3, that it's not a remake. With Detachment, the big team battle map, they said it was heavily influenced by Capture the Flag. It has a teleporter, which is a first in the Infinite multiplayer maps, and that there's an island that's accessible from both teams called the Island of Power. The island itself will have all the power weapons, so it's going to be a hotly contested area. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Next up, they're going to be launching the Match XP beta. They are testing this out to see if this is something that can not necessarily fully replace challenges, but rather still keep it rewarding with you doing whatever you want to do instead. So this is going to be available for any mode. It's going to be the main way that you get XP, as well as it's going to give you more XP based on how well you do. Did you win? How well was your kill to death? That kind of thing is actually going to affect the XP gains, which I think is going to be really good of a system for a more casual player. We're also getting a brand new game mode with the Winter Update called Covert One Flag. They said they really wanted to delve into the Spies versus Merc fantasies, and so they're going to have asymmetrical loadouts. One side is going to have pulse carbines and sidekicks, as well as unlimited camo. The other side is going to have commando, energy swords, as well as unlimited threat sensors. And I think that's going to be really exciting because it's going to really change the dynamic of how you may approach the flag, how you may defend the flag. We are getting 2 new events in the Winter Update. The December event is the Winter Contingency 2, and the January event is Joint Fire. Nothing is really known about these at this time. We do know we had a winter contingency last December, so it'll be interesting to see how they expand upon that. They're also going to be dropping some quality of life improvements during the winter update as well. And that's just the winter update. Now, a lot of people are upset because we're not getting the official Season 3 until March 7th. I actually think this isn't a bad way to go. This is about 4 months of additional content. We're getting 2 maps, we're getting Forge Beta, Campaign Network, a free battle pass, and some events. The only thing that we're really not getting that would be included in a regular season is no 100 tier battle pass that you have to pay for, because we're getting the 30 tier free one, as well as no fracture event. That's it, as far as I can tell. I mean, if you think I've missed something, let me know. So to me, it really is a season. I feel like they could have easily called this Season 3, but they didn't want to call it that if they were doing a smaller battle pass and no fractures. I felt like that they were saying, hey, let's just focus on what we can get out during that 3-4 month season, and then we can focus on adding more content for Season 3. Now, moving on to Season 3, it will be called Echoes Within. And the key art looks really fantastic. I don't know if that's going to be the key art at launch. With this one, we're getting 2 new maps, 1 arena and 1 big team battle. They did not name these. So the big team battle map, this map is one of the largest they have that's going to embrace the vehicular combat. And there's also going to be tunnels and a cavern system that you can go through as well. It looks really pretty. And the second map, built for arena, is built onto an icebound mountaintop. It's an asymmetrical map and emphasizes environmental control. They said that it plays really well in strongholds, and one thing that's unique about this map is the gravity launcher that basically takes you all the way across the map super high. So it's going to be a high risk, but hopefully high reward and super fun element for that map. We're getting a brand new weapon, the M392 Bandit, and they said it's basically like a DMR if you took off the scope. They said that you can still zoom in using SmartLink, but you can't be de-scoped. So this would make for some really interesting plays. In Season 3, not only are we getting a new weapon, we're also getting new equipment, something called Shroud Screen. And it looks like a big blue ball of energy. And they said that you can walk in it, it doesn't block projectiles or grenades, but you can't see into it. And those that are inside of it can't see out of it. So to me, it's just like a giant smoke grenade, where it's going to be something that no one's going to know what's really going on. So I think it'd be very interesting to see how the Shroud Screen really creates moments in Halo that we haven't quite had before. Specifically around objective, I think is where we're going to see it the most, like throwing it down right next to the flag that you're about to try to defend or attack, so that way you can make some really epic plays. We are getting a 100 tier battle pass, and that is based off of the SPI Armor Core, which is no stranger to longtime fans and fans of the lore. Also coming in Season 3 is the custom game browser, which I'm sure will excite a lot of players, myself included, especially considering that from the Forge Beta, we're going to have so many maps. To that point, I want to say that I actually think that the reason we haven't seen them make a single map remake is because they knew when the Forge came out that one of the first things that many players are going to do is recreate classic maps like Lockout or Hang 'em High or The Pit. I've already seen a remake of The Guardian, which looks absolutely stunning, and I just can't wait to be able to play on all these maps. But I think that's why they haven't put any resources into making remakes, is because fans are already going to do it for them. So why waste the resources, which I think is a wise decision. We're also going to be getting in-game reporting. We're getting 2 new game modes, VIP and Escalation. We're going to be getting a new Fracture event, a new narrative event, Forge Beta updates, and quality of life improvements. And Season 3 Echoes Within will last from March 7th to June 27th, which is about another 4-month season. So we're moving from the 6-month seasons to about the 4-month seasons, and then I'm hoping that with Season 4 or whatever happens on June 27th, that it'll be a 3-month season. Halo Infinite definitely needed to be in the oven a bit longer. I think everyone can agree to that. But I do think, and I've said this before and I'll say it again, Halo Infinite's the best multiplayer we've had since Reach. I feel like they finally got that right balance of the weapons, the movement, the maps, the equipment. I feel like they're all very well balanced, and it's just a lot of fun to play, and I'm looking forward to being able to play more. I think their long-term plan, if we are getting a Battle Royale in Halo Infinite, is to wait until after the game is, quote-unquote finished, to have all the main components that we and they expect. Then they can do another soft launch of sorts by launching the Battle Royale. Because by then, we're going to have this whole game that's going to be so vastly different, night and day, from what we got November 15th of last year. Not to mention, I fully expect us to get expansions the same way that Destiny does. The Endless was something that had been trademarked a while back, And I expect the first expansion to be launched hopefully by the end of 2023. Like, I'm hoping season 5-ish will be that, and that it will come with a whole slew of things. But who knows? They're trying to take their time, get their seasonality down, and then they're going to be adding more content after that, I believe. So let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this roadmap. And that's all we have for today. If you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, just play.